Howdy y'all, Joe Hills here, recording as I always do in Nashville, Tennessee, and today on the Hermitcraft server, I'm just doing a quick kind of flyover here of some of this little flyover country, little farm areas, make sure that there aren't any, like, abandoned Hermitron boxes or anything. Now, I'm actually recording a little early in the day for Ren to have actually logged on and added any, and as such, whoa, this is a neat cave, just in general, whoa, dang it. As such, I think if I don't see anything in this quick, immediate pass... Whoa, what is this cave? Well, that's neat, even if it's not anything important. Ooh, hey, big cave over here. If I don't find anything in the next, 30 seconds, basically my plan for this episode is to head back and show you guys some of the work I've been doing on the Terracotta Warriors and talk about some of the decision-making process that goes into a project of this scale. Because I'm realizing, as I build the thing out, that it actually is broadly unviable to have that many observer blocks, because I think it will start slowing down the server. I haven't actually proved that, but I suspect it highly. So what I'm probably going to do is actually replace all of the non-officer heads with furnaces and put pressure plates on top of them, and then leave the observer blocks for the kind of squad leaders or what have you. So the fancy, colorful ones like Mr. Buster here would get to keep his little face, but these ones would all be knocked away with furnaces instead. And let's see, I also wanted to go through and try to get as much of this actually converted over to terracotta as possible. Not sure how much of that I'll be able to do today, but you will at least be able to see that for the new rows I've been adding, I've added all of those in terracotta in the first place, except for the officers or squad leaders, because I still don't know. I'm thinking that I might actually keep those either as gravel or cobble until someone comes along with a partnership or a patronage to upgrade them. Haven't worked out exactly how that'll go. But on the whole, having the army generally pieced together and looking functional will be nice. Now, I'm thinking that stone pressure plates on the tops of the heads of some of these guys will be good, because I have a lot of smooth stone. Look at this. Look at how much smooth stone I have. I was also thinking, maybe I should do some sort of elaborate prank on someone that involves requiring a ton of smooth stone. Not sure what that elaborate prank would be. Probably not going to do that this episode, but that's something to kind of keep in mind when you're writing comments, like, oh hey, it would be funny if you built a giant smooth stone, what would be funny if it was giant and smooth stone? That's why I need you guys. Okay, yeah, clearly that's... Pranking on the fly is not my strong point. One of the reasons I don't prank often is because I don't want to do it unless I know I'm going to be proud of it. Like, when we flooded Biffa's base, and then we built a rainbow over his base afterwards to show that we would never flood his base again. The rainbow was a really good prank, I felt, because it had a kind of literary reference or biblical reference, depending on your standpoint on that, and it looked interesting, it was big, it was viable, flashy. The Rubik's Cube I did for Mumbo a few years back, that was also really huge. It actually took me a whole weekend to do. And my wife, Mumbo was going on vacation that weekend, and I spent a ton of time on it. My wife was like, are you sure that this is going to work as well as you think it will? And it didn't. I had to revise the plan several times in the middle of the plan, because making a giant, diagonally tilted Rubik's Cube was a lot harder than making just one that was square with the X and Z coordinates or whatever. But it was still fun. I'm glad I did it. And, wow, I'm running low on these fireworks. So, anyway, let's see. So that's pretty much what I'm doing this episode, is just, I'm going to kill some time working in my pit while I wait for Rendog to come drop more Hermitrons on the server, and then I will hunt them down like they're, I don't know, illegal clowns? Whatever that is, I don't know. It's been in the news, not recently. Probably 6 months ago now. Wow. People always say, oh, I feel old when I realize Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles came out, 30 years ago or something. But then it's wait, that clown stuff was, 8 months ago now? Man, that feels like it was just yesterday. But whatever. Anyway, time skip. Well, as you can see, we've got a good, like, maybe 5 or 6 rows of these furnaces in. And I think that I like them kind of both up. I think I like them more up close than I do from the distance. Because one thing that I've noticed when I look at them in the distance is the heads all kind of blend together. And that's actually a problem we have with these, too. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to make not only the squad leader have the observer block face, but also maybe the second character who's in the red and black garb. So that'll kind of give us the feel that these are special helmets for the gray warriors, and kind of might help unify this more visually, while also still giving us a 50% reduction in the number of observer blocks, and thereby potentially causing us far fewer server issues. Now, these also might look better once we get like pressure plates on top of them, which we haven't done yet. So I'm going to go ahead and try that. So let's go ahead and see if we throw those on top of there, and we switch that out with an observer block. Those kind of look like mean face helmets. I don't know. I kind of suspect that they might look even cooler if they were on fire, although lighting up all of these simultaneously would be very difficult without some sort of mechanical intervention. But we could possibly have like some sort of big warrior festival or something where every hermit puts in a bucket of lava in every one of these. No, that would be prohibitively expensive. But maybe, I don't know, a lump of coal and something to burn. Well, I'm not sure I completely love the furnace faces. But you know what? Before we go, we've got a few more patrons that I need to add. We've got Sweepin' Page 184, who wanted orange and gray here. And I decided to put, if somebody asks for gray, I'm going to put them on one of the ends here next to the guy with the dark color, so that way it doesn't kind of mess up as much. Because I really don't think it looks as great having it not. And then over here we're going to have Mother Yackle with yellow and blue. And she had a very particular way she wanted the blue, and I have no idea if I'm going to be able to do it. Nope, that was not it. She wants the point of the blue going upward. Dang it, that's the opposite. But not from that angle. So what if I do it from over here? Does that? Nope. Okay. If I do it from here? Dang it, that's upside down again. If I do it from here... Ta-da! We did it! Yay! Yeah, happy horse. That's not at No Hills. I haven't found a new at No Hills yet. That's just another random skeleton horse. So, here we go. Mother Yackle. Done. Thank you guys for your support. Appreciate it. It does help pay for my studio space that, of course, they are currently doing a construction underneath, but they should be done in the next week or so. And for the most part, it doesn't matter because I record when they're not here. So, that's fine. Anyway, I think it's time to go hunt some Hermitrons, and also send me your feedback, because I think I'm going to rip out these furnaces. I think that maybe is a terrible idea for the front row, at least. And although, I don't know. I can't tell if it's just me being cheap and lazy. But I don't want to have to rip this out because it slows down the server, too. If anybody knows how these observer blocks work, do they actually cause server lag if they're not actively observing, or are they always actively observing? Please leave a comment, because I would love to know that. Cool. I think that I am going to head to work, and then later on today, hopefully Rendog will go ahead and visit the server, sprinkle some Hermitrons around, and we can give one a gander. Time skip. Well, I am back, and apparently there has been a Rendog announcement. Rendog has decided that he is no longer going to allow 9 random items to be put into chests for points. And because I was the only person who had already done that, apparently, before he changed the rule, he's going to give me the chance. Look who it is! It's Cubfan! He's going to give me the chance to basically roll back as though I had never left the room. So I basically have the things that were in this chest back available to me to go back up on the board. So, that is a very helpful thing to have. It's great. Now, I'm going to go ahead and, or not like they're back up on the board, but like they're in my hand. These are back in play. And So apparently the revised rule is that if I have... He doesn't want people putting the things in the 9 chests because it ruins what he feels is the trading meta, and he wants the trading meta to be driven by being forced to put additional things into the trade chests rather than, like, claiming them. So, for example, I might claim... Okay, so I see that I know I have 1 torch already. I could actually make 3 sets of 3 now if I put 7 arbitrary items in here. And that's going to help Wells finish his set. Did I call Cub Wells? Good. No, I didn't. So, okay. So here's what we're going to do. We are going to start trading for some of these. Okay, let's see. We got the tulip. We've got the dusk lotus. I really don't want to put the flowers in here if I don't have to. But the other stuff I have is arguably even more valuable and rare. So in order to claim 3 spider eyes... Wait, if I want to claim 3 spider eyes, 2 torches, and 2 smitties, I'm going to need a total of 7 items to trade. That's right. Wow, 7 items. 1, 2, 3. Well, I have 9 in my hand here. So let's go ahead and give that a quick go. I'm not going to have time to hunt for Hermitron items today, unfortunately, because I'm going to be busy looking at other stuff. So we're just going to trade for that funnel, and we're going to get the other spider eye real quick with this Rudy. Okay, so now I need 2 torches. I'm going to trade for that. You know what? I am going to get rid of the furnace. Okay, so now I need 1 more Schmitty. I'm going to get rid of this Dusk Lotus. So now I have 3 Spider Eyes, 3 Schmitties, and 3 General Otters. And I've kept this Moon Sprout out of circulation. So what we're going to do is run back here, claim 2 more points. Whoops. Well, claim 2 more points, and now up on the board here, we're going to put... I've got a common ballistic. Let me see if I can trade that out for anything else real fast. I might want to take this Dusk Lotus back. So let's see. Because that's slightly more rare. Let me look at Will's board here. Yeah, he's trying to build a 4 set and... Okay, wow. He's doing really well. I clearly am going to regret not having time to hunt for anything today. But I went to a PHP developers meetup, and well, that's important for my job, and having pay to do things like health insurance. So, yeah, there we go. We're going to keep these. Do I want to trade either of these? I've got all uncommons left. I'm going to leave a sign on here that says, please rescore. Whoa, that still opens. That's great. Excellent. Thanks again to Sweep and Page and to Mother Yackle for your Patreon support. You guys might have also noticed that this video did not have a mid-roll ad. That's because we have raised enough money on our Patreon fundraiser that we are having 2 mid-roll free videos a month. So thanks to the patrons for that. We really appreciate it. Well, until next time, y'all, this is Joe Hills from Nashville, Tennessee. Keep adventuring.